Hey, welcome to Mike and the Triple G. Thank you so much for coming out to hang out with me today. If you want to check out some stuff that is more focused on my bus journeys, go ahead and hit Instagram. Link is in the description. Other than that, like, share, and subscribe. Watch the video to the end. Those are the best things that you can do to help any YouTube channel out there, okay? And we all need help, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, let's go right into it. Today we are hanging out at a Walmart, and so it made me think of this person I interviewed at the Tiny Home Festival last week. His name is Ryan Peterson. Now Ryan Peterson is like 6'5", he's tall, and he lives in an Xterra, okay? I mean, that's a tiny space, and I just remember looking at it going, wow, that's it. How does that work for you? So let's jump right in. Let's go talk to Ryan Peterson and see what he thinks about living tiny. Ryan Peterson here with a sweet Xterra, by the way.
Sure.
Wow.
House festival, you gotta live tiny, right?
Right.
I've been living full time in this thing for over a year now. Keeping it simple, keeping it real user friendly, so nothing too complicated. I don't sell anything, I'm just here to show it off and see what people think. So.
Yeah, so tell me about your build.
Yeah, this is 2010 Nissan Xterra. This is the bed platform I have now. It's just some simple carpet padding on some plywood with 1x2s. I'm 6'5", this thing fits me great. You can get in from this side here. Your passenger seat goes all the way forward, all the way back. It's a little removable section here. You can fold this thing all back up and sit passenger if you'd like.
Very cool.
Super comfy.
So I've always kind of wondered, I mean, what is it like living in such a small space? I mean, that's really tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny for sure. I love it. I mean, the bigger the space for me, you know, the more things I have to listen to at night.
Right.
Ticks, bumps, whatever. Living in such a smaller space, you have everything within reach. It's quieter. I mean, you can park this thing anywhere. You know, nobody will notice it. You know, that anybody's even living in this thing.
Absolutely.
So it
very
is,
stealth.
You know, it's a lot of solitude. It's a lot of solo time. But
yeah,
you know, it's what I do best. So.
Yeah. Now, out of curiosity, I'm curious here. What made you decide to take the leap of faith into this lifestyle?
The biggest motivation for me just to jump right in and live full time out of this thing is it cuts out the rent payment. I was so tired of paying rent every month. You know, I'd rather save that rent payment and take it towards adventures to stuff like this. You know, I'm from Boise, Idaho originally. So
okay.
I'm here for a summer job in Colorado, and I'm looking to travel the country more after that. So
cool.
Cut out the rent payment, live in your truck, you know, go on some pretty crazy adventures.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So what have you found is maybe the most challenging? We'll call it the best of times, worst of times.
So worst of times, I'd say definitely is the bathroom. I have something that gets me by for now, but I would definitely like to have an actual bathroom sometime in the future. Like I said, best of times is it's super stealth. You know, you can park anywhere in this thing. I've heard, you know, oh, I couldn't park here because I'm in a bus. I couldn't park here because I'm in a van. It's like I've parked in that same spot for a week. Like,
right.
You know, no problems at all. And honestly, it's just being the one or two people that isn't in a van. You know, I love coming to these things. I love checking out the tiny houses and the schoolies and stuff. But the SUV living thing is still pretty small. And yeah, it wouldn't hurt for the number to grow sometime, but no, it's definitely a conversation starter. So
yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
There's vans, there's schoolies. If you want to keep it a little more low budget, something maybe you already have, try your SUV. You know, you'll be surprised that even, like I said, me, you know, as tall as I am, I fit super comfortably in this thing. So.
Oh, all right. So for all the people that are watching, do you have any advice if someone's looking to take this leap of faith into the lifestyle? What would you give them for advice?
Obviously, I mean, the first thing to do is just to start downsizing, start minimalizing. I mean, honestly, it took me about a year to kind of downsize to everything I own here, and I'm looking to downsize even more eventually, just out of one backpack. But just you know, don't rush into it. You know, don't do it because you know you're stressed out about the situation at home or because of other things going on. Don't rush into it. Take your time. make it yours. You know, try not to just copy someone's direct, you know, way of doing it. You know, it's definitely an interesting lifestyle, so everybody will have their own motivations into doing it, but I'm always here for questions. So.
Right, cool. Now, do you have a YouTube or an Instagram that you want to shout out to so people can follow you?
My Instagram here is Big. So Big Red is the name of my Xterra. It's Big Red X208. I'm on Instagram there. I highly recommend anyone to follow Tristan at SUV RVing. He's the one that kind of helped me get into it. You know, he's been touring SUVs that people either live in or camp in a lot. So I like to always point those guys out. So
cool. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Wow. That is living tiny. 6'5" in Xterra. It still blows my mind. But, you know, some of the cool things that he mentioned was that because it's not so big, he doesn't hear all the bumps and the grinds and all that stuff at night that happens. And I imagine that he also feels like he's more aware of his surroundings because he can park anywhere. Side street, nobody knows. I mean, that thing is blacked out. I saw. You cannot see inside it at all. No one would have a clue that you're in there. And so it's a safe environment as well, and he can get to everything at arm's reach. Of course, you know, the toilet, that would be nice, but I noticed he did say that getting into this life, it was easy because he already had an SUV, and so he could chop out his, you know, normal bills like rent and stuff like that and be able to sort of live on the road, travel, and see all sorts of things. So my hat's off to him. My hat's off to him. I couldn't do it that small, but he has the right combination of personality traits that makes it perfect for him. And you never know, it could be perfect for you too. So we're gonna leave it there. Thank you so much, Ryan. I will see you on the trail, and for everyone else, thank you. I'll see you next time.